Get ready. Tonight, we're gonna make this a night to remember. Get ready. What was they talking about in that song? Listen, I'm not gonna state the obvious. Okay? I'm just not. And yes, I had this shirt on yesterday. But I literally only put it on to record. And then I took it off. So it ain't like it's dirty or something. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not too loud. And y'all in the comments driving me nuts. Oh my gosh, where's your binaural sound? Technically, this mic doesn't have binaural sound. I'm pretty sure it's the stereo mode that makes you think it's binary. But anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all been? How y'all doing? How y'all been? I've been doing fine. So, yesterday, let me tell you what I don't like about where we keep our money. So, you know, it's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Got your checks and come on. So, y'all know the rent due, right? And so I goes down to the ATM because I got a couple of different bank accounts, right? Not saying that I'm boiling or anything just yet. Why you talking with your hands, girl? You don't do that in real life. Stop it. So anyway, I went down to the place we keep our money, right? And let me tell you one thing I can't stand about where we've been indoctrinated to believe we need to keep our money. Only for them to use it and not give it to us when we need it, right? That's the only reason that those places exist, is for them to be able to use our money. So anyway, I'm sorry if I did that in your ear. I'm so sorry, because I probably forget to edit it out. But anyway, so I goes down to the ATM, put in an amount. They said, oh no, that exceeds the limit. Limit, I understand you only got so much in the ATM, but what if I need all of mine up out of the ATM? You just gonna tell me no? You know, so you can only get a certain amount up out the ATM at a time. So that just annoys me, and that's really a reason why I am so annoyed with the places that we keep our money. And it's like, I understand why grandmama and them kept the money under the mattress. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense, because how you gonna tell me when I can and cannot get my money? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, it's my money, but I got to ask you if I could have it. It doesn't make sense in my brain. It's like the older we get, the older I get, the more I start asking questions about what we deem as normal, wondering why we do these things. It just doesn't make sense to me. So it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm so annoyed. So I took out my maximum allowance that I was able to get of my money out of the machine. And then I goes on down to the Dollar Tree, because I'm like, okay, well, I still need a little bit more money, so let me go down to the Dollar Tree and get cash back, right? I was going to go down to Kroger, but then I was like, well, I really don't need nothing from Kroger, because I had just went to the store. And so I'm going to, I went to the Dollar Tree because I needed a clear shower curtain for the boys' shower. So, I go in there. They got self-checkout at the Dollar Tree now, which I know most of these newer self-checkouts are cash only. So I get in the line, right? Stop talking with your hands. And she checks me out. I do my little number, put $50 cash back. And so she's like, you want your receipt? I was like, do you see my $50 cash back? I'm meant to change that camera setting back to 1/60. I have no idea about cameras, but I'm trying to use my camera more instead of my phone. And I'm trying to learn all these settings and everything, which is kind of tough for me to understand. But, everything's tough at first when you don't know it. And then you learn it. And then you could become better at things. But anyway. And so I was like, yeah. And I was like, I have $50 cash back. Do you see that? And she was going to say, see, and I be trying. Lord knows I be trying to stay calm. Okay. I've never been a confrontational person, but as I've come into age, as I've gotten older, I'm starting to see how common sense just isn't so common. You know what I'm saying? And even when you think older people are supposed to be wiser and smarter, these days, that is not the case. So, she goes, you guys, first of all, who is you guys? Just first of all. But I stay calm because I don't be trying to cuss nobody out. Quit. She goes, you guys need to start asking us before you do that, because this isn't my register. I don't work up here like that. I'm a manager. I'm not supposed to be over here. I'm an older lady. And I said, oh, I wasn't aware that I needed to ask permission for cash back at a store that offers cash back. And she proceeds to, she's like, I don't even have that much in my drawer. She proceeds, okay, before I say that, so what do you want me to do about it? You better go on back to your little office in the Dollar Tree, that little door back there, and find my $50 that I requested, because what are we even talking about at this moment right now? So she clicks the little button to open her drawer, pulls out a 20. Well, I'm going to have to give you ones, a bunch of ones. Is that okay? Lady, I don't give a hot dog what it takes for you to give me my $50, but you need to come up off my $50. But I ain't saying nothing after I said I didn't know I needed permission for cash back. I'm just sitting in silence watching this dingbat sit here, count out my money. And she goes, takes a 20, 2 10s, a 5. And she was like, oh, well, I guess I can give you these 2 5s. So, lady, you just went through all of that for no reason, which all you had to do is push the register button and count out my money. Now, if you would have pushed the button and opened the drawer and saw that there was no money, then you could have said, I'm not sure if I don't have what you need in here. I'll have to go somewhere else. But all that unnecessary, you guys need to start. Who the hell is you guys, lady? Ooh, child, like, and she counted my money and laid it on the counter. That's one thing I can't stand. And I used to be a cashier, so I always handed people their money. But she laid it on the counter. And I was about to get extra rude and ignorant, but I just picked my money up. And I said thank you, which I wasn't going to say thank you. But I was like, what? I'm not going to let no ignorant ass make me not be myself. So I said thank you. She said, do I want the receipt? I said no. But it's just like, people, I be this close. I be trying so hard, but it's like people want to make me angry. Like, why you gotta make things so difficult? Lady, push that drawer opener, count out the money, and let me go on about my day. All that extra stuff is not necessary. See, when I was younger, I never understood when my daddy tripped out on people. not like crazy all the time, but sometimes I thought things were, a little unnecessary. Just saying stuff to people. But now that I'm older, I see how stupid people can truly be. And I'm here to tell you, sometimes I just gotta let people know things. But this time I didn't. I kept I kept it inside. I said my little thing that I had to say. But it's like, lady, are you serious right now? I don't know why this is so laggy. So if y'all ever see my lips moving like an Asian movie, karate movie with the sound, it doesn't line up too well. I don't know how people do this, but I'm not actually recording on my camera. I'm recording on the computer, but I'm using my camera for the video quality. So maybe it's just doing too much to translate through. But anyway, so today, look at all of these water bottles. And I want to blame the kids, but I know it's me. I got all these damn water bottles. I need to start writing on them. I need to throw them away, all the ones down here away. And when I get a new one, I need to write the time and the date on it. That's all they taught us in their school. Time and date, time and date, time and date, everything. You open something up, you write the time and the date on it. But as we can see, I no longer practice that. Although I do need to renew my license here before October. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. Let me make that too. Just in case I need it one day. Although I will need the refresher of all refresher courses. I would definitely need that. You know what bums me out? Oh, I ain't gonna speak on that. Anyway, I'm gonna make steak sandwiches tonight. I gotta redeem myself for that damn Alfredo. Oh, this is my blanket. I love white, if you didn't know. So hence why I have a white pillow. Actually, the pillow and the blanket almost match. The pillow and the blanket almost. Anyway, so I am going to make ribeye steak sandwiches. See, here's the thing. Girl, I'm a hand talker while I'm on the camera. But anyway, so I want a steak sandwich, right? I want to go down to the Ruth's Chris and have a steak sandwich and some fries. But at the end of the day, that's like $17 per meal on top of your car being parked, because they have to park your car because there's nowhere to park, on top of drinks and on top of, tipping your waitress or your bartender or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring Ruth's Chris. Yes, Ruth's Chris to us. Okay. So I'm going to make these steak sandwiches, which I made some steak sandwiches before, which I was when them crumb snatchers was here. But I'm like, y'all ain't getting no, beef done went up too high. Beef has skyrocketed since I made them sandwiches back in the day. So this weekend, me and my honey, don't feel ashamed, right? If y'all don't want to feed them kids the same thing y'all eating, because one thing is for certain and two things for sure. I've never said that before, but I've heard other people say it. Did I use it right? Kids will waste food, and you will be sitting there looking goofy with all the food you done wasted and the money that you done wasted trying to let them eat like you. Their taste buds are different than ours. Sometimes taste buds have to mature. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I didn't like tomatoes. I mean, I don't care to eat them for real, but I still would eat them. I won't be like, yucky, I need to take them off. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I got me 2 ribeyes, which I'm going to sear in some butter. On both sides, dry cook them. I like my steaks medium. I always say medium at the restaurant because I know if I ask for medium, more than likely it's going to be medium well. Because a lot of people don't know how to cook steaks. But either way, So I like the pink in mine, right? So my throat is itching. So I'm gonna cook them steaks up, let them rest, slice them up. I got me an Italian loaf. I'm gonna slice that baby down and then through the middle. Then I'm gonna butter it up, right? I'm thinking about making real butter since I've been buying that low pasteurized milk, the Kelowna milk. I mean, I'm sure you can make it with nasty pasteurized milk as well, but either way, like you do realize you literally, I'm pretty sure you just put milk in a cup and like shake it forever, and then it'll eventually start to separate, and you'll have butter and you'll have buttermilk. Anyway, so I'm gonna sear both of them in butter. I'm gonna toast both pieces of bread. Then I'm gonna make me a garlic sauce, right? So it's gonna be mayonnaise. I haven't decided if I'm gonna use mayonnaise or Miracle Whip yet. Speaking of Miracle Whip, this is why you got to watch them kids. Why that big one throw my Miracle Whip in the garbage? And I was like, I know I had just bought this Miracle Whip, right? So I'm looking all in the refrigerator. It's not a ton of stuff in my fridge because we just eat Mexican a lot. And the boys are only here half the week. So it's not a ton of stuff in there. I'm looking, I know I'm not crazy. I literally just bought this dang on mayonnaise, right? Miracle Whip. So I'm looking. I'm looking in the cabinets. Or maybe somebody put it in the freezer. Maybe somebody put it in the cabinet. Where's my mayonnaise Miracle Whip that I just bought? Something said look in the garbage. So I looked in the garbage. And it's in the garbage. So I opened it up, smell it. I literally just bought this not even a few weeks ago. Looks fine. It's still cold. I read the date. October. I think it said October 2024. And so I go upstairs. I was like, hey, is there a reason that you threw the Miracle Whip away? And he said, yeah, it was expired. It said October 2023. First of all, it says October 2024. And even if it was 2023 October, it's not October yet. Are you okay? Are you slow? Are things moving up there? Help me understand. I was just so confused. And so he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. So good thing it was a fresh garbage bag. Nothing was in there. I mean, although it's closed up, I probably would have took it out and put it back in there anyway, whatever. It just was on the top. But it's like, see, this is what I be talking about. These ungrateful kids that don't pay attention. They don't care. He didn't buy that $5 mayonnaise Miracle Whip. So he doesn't care that he just tossed it in the garbage. Like, I'm so confused. And I don't need you emptying my refrigerator. Kid, big kid, little kid, anybody. The kitchen is my domain. I will get rid of things as needed, okay? You just worry about washing them dishes and cleaning your plate and throwing your plate away and all that, and not throwing my spoons away or losing my Tupperware. Which, by the way, I had 3 new Tupperware bowls, Anchor glass bowls from down at the TJ Maxx. Got 3 of them for $7. That's a steal. Why do I only have 2? And nobody knows where the third one is at. And two to be determined, because I feel like I keep finding I only see 1 at a time. It's like they're in a rotation. First of all, y'all need to stop taking my stuff. Okay, get you a plastic. No, not even plastic, because they done lost my plastic cups too, and my plastic bowls. Get you a paper pole and put some foil on it, because you've lost privileges of taking my Tupperware. I'm the only one that don't take Tupperware at the house. But yet, I cannot find any damn Tupperware, and don't nobody know where the stuff is going. Ain't that crazy? That is so crazy to me. Whew. Now be understanding why, parents, when you was younger, was tripping on stuff. It's the kids. The kids don't have it together. Their brains It's just in there like do 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 do. They don't care. They do not care. But anyway, so I'm gonna use either the Miracle Whip or mayonnaise. I'm gonna put garlic, parsley, real parsley. I'm gonna chop it up and put it in there. Salt and pepper. I feel like it was something else that I was gonna put in there that I probably need to go to the store and get, or that I don't quite have. But I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be a garlic sauce that I'm gonna put on top of my one little bread or whatever. Then I'm gonna caramelize some onions. You know, once they get cooked down and the sugar starts to release it, and it got the brown caramelized onions with some mushrooms. I think I'm gonna put cheese on top, provolone cheese, but it's not absolutely necessary. So I don't know. Just depends on how I feel. And then I got some crispy shoestring beer battered fries. Hopefully they're good. I don't know. I've never had them. I just didn't want the plain old crinkly cheap fries. You know what I'm saying? So I got something different this time around. So we gonna see. We gonna see how things work out. If it's gonna be good. If it's not, we gonna see. But I'm gonna go now, okay? So smile because you're beautiful. And love yourself because if you don't love yourself, why would anyone else? Until next time. Ta-ta.